Special day today. I mean, blah blah. It's a special day today for all the ladies, or for all the men. You know, I mean, it's cuddling season, y'all. It's a cuddling type of day. It's Valentine's Day, y'all. So happy Valentine's to all the beautiful women out there. You hear me? Hopefully, y'all got y'all significant other, or somebody you love, whether it's your dog or an animal. I mean, anything. Like happy Valentine's Day from L6, y'all. I hope y'all have a great night. Me, I'm gonna have a good one. I got my girl, well, I got my wife, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually proud of myself. Cause I spoil her, but now I make enough money to where I can spoil her. I'm feeling so good. I'm drinking me a glass of wine. Cheers, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day again. But we gonna start this, y'all. You hear me? Let's see this title. Let me show y'all this title. It's when corrupted cops get humbled by a higher authority. Y'all know a lot of cops think they know a lot, which some do, but a lot of them think they know more than the authorities higher than them. So they get put in their place sometimes. And this is what we about to see. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Eh. But again, y'all, Valentine's Day. I hope everybody got what they needed. Go spend time with your loved one. Let's start this.
Arrogance cloud their judgment, it often takes a higher authority to bring them back down to earth. Here are instances where power-tripping cops are put in their place, so make sure to stick around for the final case.
Get your supervisor.
Okay, I've got one coming.
Keep your hands where I can see him, man.
Hey, you can't tell me what to do, partner.
You work for me, I don't work for you.
No.
Partner.
No, you're a citizen. I'm here to protect the public.
And who do you work for? The citizens, right?
No, I work for the mayor.
No, you work for the people. Shut your mouth.
Stupid. Even I know that. You hear me? Police, bro, they come on, gang. They work for us. They work for us. Our taxes, go to them. Our taxes run the jails. Our taxes put money in the government's pockets. Like, bro, so this cop done for that one. And he know it.
To bring them back down. Stick around for the
Keep your hands where I can see him, man.
Hey, you can't tell me what to do, partner.
You work for me, I don't work for you.
No.
Partner.
No, you're a citizen.
Yeah,
I'm here to
you do,
protect the
buddy.
public.
And who do you work for? The citizens, right?
No, I work for the mayor.
You work for the people. Shut your mouth. What makes you think I would reach for your weapon?
Gentleman here is requesting a supervisor. What? Because you're within arm's distance and you're swearing at me. You're a hostile person.
So before I swore at, by the way, that's
if
free
you're not
speech.
hostile,
That's not hostile.
record, it's fine.
Free speech is not hostile. That's
Yes,
free speech.
swearing is-
Did he seriously just claim he works for the mayor, forgetting that
Right.
the mayor works for the people, was elected by the citizens, and is paid by the taxpayers?
Since another person did.
So
just
let's go by your
this
narrative.
on
It didn't
the
disturb her. The recording disturbed her, right? So the recording is disorderly. I don't think so,
no,
dude.
the recording's fine. I don't have problems.
But she didn't mention
Okay, we're
anything
done.
about the
I'm waiting on
swearing.
the supervisor.
Secondly,
Okay, I'm
you
waiting
made the
for him.
comment.
That's another thing I don't understand, if I'm gonna be honest. If they work for us, why they treat us like shit, like we work for them? Somebody needs to beat in these police officers' head. Remember, you work for the community. Remember, you work for the community. Come on now.
Meant about reaching for your weapon before I swore, didn't you? You're way out of your league here, dude.
I've got a supervisor right here. You don't need me for the supervisor.
Way out of your league. Don't move, man. Watch your speed, dude. Owned. Absolutely owned.
Notice how he didn't wait for his supervisor and just left. That says a lot about him.
I'm a Mr. Abrams, what can I do for you?
How's it going, Sergeant?
Good.
I just met your officer, Cloudworth. Cudworth,
Yes,
excuse
sir.
me.
What's
He was
up,
conducting
Oreo?
a traffic stop.
Oreo.
I was not speaking to him. Standing on the side of the road,
Come here, Oreo.
on the sidewalk, excuse me, as he came up on the side of the car. And he came up to me and he said, "Step back." And he's not going to pull that shit with me. So I want to make a formal complaint against him.
Okay. All right. So I'll watch his body cam. All right. So we'll get that taken care of.
And so where do I get a complaint form?
My fault, y'all. My cat is trying to eat my beef jerky gang. Goddamn. My fault.
We don't have complaint forms. You're complaining right now to me. I'm taking your statement.
Is this how it
and
normally
I'll
goes?
talk to him.
Okay, so
Brian knows.
okay, so you'll take a look at his body cam and then
Correct, sir.
I can check in with you when.
You can check with me later today.
That's unacceptable.
I had a run-in with him yesterday too, and he was the rudest,
Yeah, I heard about
nastiest
it.
cop I ever met in my life.
So,
He directed traffic. He told me as soon as the,
but yeah,
as soon as the crosswalk turned wide, he directed traffic into me. That's just crazy.
Bro. When the sergeant or the chief of the police station, bro, is sitting there looking like, oh, yeah. She don't want to hear bad stuff about her officers, gang. She don't want to hear that. So she nodding her head, yeah, I'm going to talk. Yeah. She may do something, but a lot of them, they sweep it under the rug. You hear me? They sweep it under the rug. But she honestly seemed like she's willing to, look out for something. But we're gonna see.
I already had a conversation with Officer Cudworth, and so I told him if he's feeling uncomfortable, if you guys are filming on his traffic stops or something like that, to use the emergency incident area, which I know you guys respect. So, because I know Brian's done it in the past, and I know you have also. Obviously, I haven't seen you much on days, but
Right.
on nights, I think you guys.
Yeah, you quote the emergency incident area and you
So,
point out
yep.
to where that is, and it's fine, no problem.
Great work. That cop is an absolute disgrace, and that's putting it mildly. Now he's finally in trouble. In the end, the officer faces his supervisor, gets reprimanded for his behavior, and learns a lesson he won't be forgetting anytime soon. And just when you think accountability has been served, the supervisor steps in and takes it to the next level. The way they handled this rogue cop will leave you questioning everything about how authority should be wielded, so keep watching.
Your contact is non-consensual, sir.
So they're not gonna let us know how it went down? Damn, they ain't gonna let us know nothing. I'm trying to see if he got in trouble or, he got the desk job. Like, or he probably just got talked to or wrote up.
Do you see those lights? This isn't consensual. So I'm stopping you because you're filming the kid.
On August 9th, 2022, Officer Horton of the Zephyr Hills Police Department illegally detains a First Amendment auditor. What happens next will leave you absolutely speechless.
Mr. Do you understand what I just said?
I plead the fifth, sir.
Okay.
Your contact is non-consensual.
It isn't consensual. This is not a consensual encounter. You are detained. This is not a
For what
consensual
crime am I
encounter.
being
already
detained for?
Explained that to
For
you.
filming a child.
For filming a child. Yes.
Are you for real, dude?
Were you
in
not
public?
filming a child?
Am I under
have my
arrest, sir?
Supervisor on his way.
Who is your
so you are
supervisor?
More than welcome.
For filming a child in public. This cop is probably just trying to use that. Bro, you know how many times when I'm vlogging myself, like daily vlogs, when I'm out on vacation and stuff, and I do my vlogs, bro. By the way, go follow my vlog channel, y'all. I'm about to drop a new vlog. Went down to Dallas and kicked it. Went to the aquarium. Like I told y'all before, when I go places out of town and stuff, I hit up the aquariums and I hit up the zoos because I love animals, y'all. I'm an animal type of person. I'm not going to the club. I'm not going to a party unless it's like all the bros is with me or all the gang is with me, as in like my team, because I'm an artist. But bro, other than that, if I'm with my wife, bro, we hitting up all the aquariums and the zoos. So and I pull it and I have my camera out. This is what I'm talking about. I have my camera out, and you don't think it's kids everywhere at zoos and aquariums, bro? I try not to get the kids. I try to go over their heads or something with the camera or something. But there's some incidents where you just can't get the kids out. You know, you can't get everybody out when you in public. So this officer is trying to use some bull shit to try to get this man. That's why he's talking about he detained. You're recording a kid in public. Bitch, I'm recording, period.
To speak with him. His name is
I'm not
Sparkman.
recording this
Officer
kid.
Sparkman.
Huh?
Why are we filming a child?
Your name and badge number, sir.
Look, you don't wanna answer
I know
the
that you can
question.
see it, but it's Officer Horton, badge number ZH462. Okay. Anything else I can answer for you before I go back to my question?
Are you ridiculous,
It
dude?
is illegal to film children. It is. Do you have that parent's consent to film that child? Do you have that parent's consent to film their child? I didn't think so.
So that cop was talking to a minor without the parent's knowledge, but somehow the cameraman is the one in the wrong. Right.
Hold on, what? So he was talking to the kid without the parents. Oh, you have to. Look, check this out. If you're authority, you know this. Bro, if you're a kid, they're not supposed to be talking to you, gang. They're not supposed to be talking to you. They're supposed to ask for the parents' permission. I don't know. I mean, unless it's a crime, I'm guessing. But other than that, bro, bruh, move on, bro.
Out with him because he's filming a juvenile.
He detained me is what he meant to say.
That's why the lights are on.
No, he detained me, sir.
I'm investigating, trying to find out why he is filming a child.
And you're his supervisor?
He's not.
And is filming a child in public illegal, sir?
Filming a child? Why are you filming a child?
I was filming your f***ing officer here, but he claims that I was filming a child.
Right.
What do you mean just be gone? He detained me illegally, sir.
You're not detained.
I find it highly suspicious that a man with a badge
said
and
you're
a
not
gun is
detained.
interacting with a minor almost alone. This officer, who's armed, could easily be a potential threat. His behavior becomes even more questionable when he
good.
realizes he's being filmed alone
Good,
with the boy,
good one.
especially for someone who's supposed to be upholding the
Good for your
duties
soul.
of his job.
You can go.
He detained me, sir.
But I'm telling you,
being detained,
He's
Mr. Horton?
he's undetaining you.
yes.
So
You're free to go, sir.
Okay, so I'm free to go?
Yes,
and
you're
I'm
free to
free
go.
to stay. Officer Horton, you piece of
Thank
you
you.
bag mother.
Thank you.
You just illegally detained me. Do you understand what you did, sir?
I did
You
not.
scum-
See, now this man. I mean, I know you could do anything like that. Like, when it comes to officers, you could flip them off. I mean, you're not doing nothing but just flipping them off. But if you get the cussing at them and stuff like that, man, they can take you to jail, just letting you know. They can. They can say public. Man, I be feeling stupid. When I turn the camera on, it's like everything in my brain just go boop. It just disappears. Bro, so it make it seem like I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Bro, I'm gonna think about it.
John.
Trumping thug
me.
mother.
He's
Do
trumping
you
me
understand
and
what
letting
you just
go.
did? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't
How long have you
understand
been a
why y'all
police
have
officer,
so much
sir?
leniency to him.
John.
How long have you been a
done.
police officer,
Just be
sir?
done.
Why don't you look it up on your little pay chart?
You're a real disrespectful pig, sir.
Am I?
You certainly are.
How? Tell me how I am.
Fuck detaining me for filming in public, you stupid son of a...
See,
No, that was not.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Sparkman, CH469. You're free to go.
I sure hope you're going to speak to this gentleman about what he just did to me.
We're good, sir.
What do you mean we're good? I'm not fucking... I was just illegally detained. is wrong with y'all, man?
It's
The
messed up,
cop
but bro
just
doing
made
too
an
much.
epic fool of himself by trying to enforce a law that doesn't even exist. The confidence he had in being right, hilarious. And shame on the supervisor, who works for the public, for not stepping in and telling the officer he was wrong in the moment. Clearly, teaching officers the law isn't a priority in this department. In the end, a formal complaint has been filed against this officer, and as a result, he will receive the training he clearly needs. And just when you think justice has been done, the situation takes a shocking turn. The way this officer is arrested while on duty will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about the system, so keep watching. On February 22, 2022, Albuquerque police officer Jeffrey Wharton was arrested before his shift even began, charged with beating his girlfriend.
What?
This side here.
According to the criminal complaint, Wharton violently beat his girlfriend, leaving multiple gashes on her head and face. Her injuries were so severe she had to be hospitalized and diagnosed with a brain bleed. Some of the incident was captured on the couple's Ring doorbell system.
Detective Hatch, your lunch this permit. I'm just going to give you a little bit of an explanation as to why we're here, okay? So right now we do have a warrant for your arrest. It's for aggravated battery against a household member. 2 counts of that, kidnapping and interference with communication. Okay, so those are the charges that are pending right now. I do want to give you the opportunity to talk to us and tell us your side of the story. Do you want to take that opportunity?
Not after hearing that.
Okay.
Notice how they give him the opportunity to give his side of the story, and he instantly declines. If this guy could do this to one of his loved ones, I can't even imagine what he might have done to the people he arrested.
Right. Facts. He's probably beating the shit out of people for no reason. Be him. Not the good one though. Or not the cool one.
You want him on the bench? You want him so.
Got caught, bro.
Any sex please get children or adults? Guys ready to make a little bit? Issue of institutional violence. We're wanting you guys. Gonna kick off your boots for me. Kick off your boots for me.
Bro, yeah, bro. You about to feel it in there.
Will you take off all your bracelets?
Used to be behind the wall, y'all.
Jeffrey? Yeah.
It's not working, y'all. It's not working.
real hot right now.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they painted up the walls, though, because what it does is it de-escalates
You?
angry behavior.
She blinking so fucking much. Bro, she blinking too much, bro. Why she blinking so much?
Decrease the amount of riots
Did they paint the
that
gym?
happen in prisons and
Alright.
jails. So they're like, yep, pink jail. Personally, it just makes me a little more angry.
I found them on Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a little bit of space right here, and I want to move.
I think that's
my
like,
flashlight just right
oh,
outside
no.
there and have my hand.
disorder.
Killing it? Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna take this off because it's like starting to dig into my upper butt.
Then, an officer accused of using excessive force finds himself under investigation by Internal Affairs.
I told you to move from over here. Hey, boy.
You told me what?
I told you that you had to move, man.
I did move.
No, you can't panhandle over here, man.
I'm not panhandling.
But when I saw you, you were, and you're still,
No, I'm not panhandling.
you're still here in the middle. Oh, okay, listen. The fact still remains. You cannot stand here in the middle of the this intersection right here, okay?
Where's the law that says that I can't stand
Oh,
here?
there are many laws. No. Well, all right, now I can literally.
I didn't ask her for it.
You cannot stand in the middle of this area, okay? You need to go.
Where's the statute that says that I cannot?
Okay,
stand here?
I'll show you. But as of right now, if you don't move right now, I'm gonna take you to jail.
If you can show me
Okay,
something that says that I
just
cannot
getting
stand
handed
here, right
money.
there.
I'm letting you roll right now. This is not
The
a
people
sidewalk.
willing to give
This is
their money
the road.
up.
This is the road. You cannot be out.
If people willing to get their money up, hey, it is what it is. I be give a little homeless man. He probably could be rich, honestly. And I be giving some homeless people money. I be feeling bad for some people. But that's just me, though. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that.
In the road, you need to be out on the sidewalk. You cannot stand here. You cannot set up camp here. You have been here since the last time I told you to move off of here. If you want me to show you a statue, cool. But I'm going to show you a statue taking you to jail.
Are you a
You're on the
veteran?
road. Oh yes, I'm a veteran. I know
You
how to
are.
vote.
You're a veteran?
I know. Yes.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, get off of the sidewalk. I'm also need your ID. So collect your things, and I'm also need your ID. All right, there it's cool. If you come over here, what I'm telling you is that whether you call it panhandling or not, that's what I call it. When I saw you up here, you were waving at people. You were rolling down.
That's not
okay.
against
It's
the law,
okay.
man.
It appears that you are panhandling. Second of all, this is not this right here, this is Gaston Mall Drive, right? This is a legal intersection right here, okay? So this is a intersection. This is the road. All right, the side of the sidewalk is where you can be at. If you're just gonna wave at people there and not panhandle, that's fine. But when you're
I'm not asking for
okay,
money, bro.
that's fine.
Did you see me ask for it?
No, you didn't.
Exactly. I didn't ask for
Okay.
shit.
But listen, I can still write you. If you want me to write you, I can. I'm telling you, I told you to move over here off of here initially.
Wow.
This is a public road. You cannot be in the middle of the public road standing on a median. Okay? I don't have to show you a statue. You can look that up yourself. I'm telling you, that is the law.
The cop literally saw the truth unfold right in front of him. The veteran didn't ask for a single thing. People willingly gave him money. No prompting, no requests. Yet the officers still decided to argue and escalate the situation.
Well, you work for me, so you're supposed to, when I ask you something, you're supposed to take care of it and be like, oh, here's the statute. You're supposed to educate me. Just like I'm a disabled vet with a service dog.
There's no law that says that. I'm also a disabled veteran, and I know how the VA works, okay?
Well, you're gonna see me, bro. I live here.
If I see
Like,
you out,
you can't take me to jail just for seeing me, bro.
No, I'm saying if you are out in the middle of the roadway again, you cannot be out in the middle of the roadway, okay?
But I can cross right there, can I?
You can cross it, but if I see you standing, if I see you setting up camp right there, just like as you were, do you get it?
Yeah, I understand.
All right, I appreciate it, sir. You have a better day.
It's truly baffling, isn't it? Real criminals are out there committing serious offenses, and yet when it comes to someone homeless, they seem completely fine with flexing their authority. It's frustrating and honestly mind-blowing to see such misplaced priorities. But the story doesn't end here. Keep watching to find out what happens next.
I just saw you take money from that car.
Yeah, you saw me take money, but you didn't see me ask for it.
All right, let me get your ID, okay?
You can't ask for my ID if
yes, I can.
giving me money.
Okay, get your dog, okay? Yes, I can. It's called panhandling.
But it's not panhandling if I didn't ask for it, is it?
ID. You can give me your ID or you can go to jail for RDO. Which one you want to do? Your ID or you're going to jail for RDO, which is resist, delay, obstruct. Okay?
You're going to write a disabled veteran that's living in the woods a ticket.
Yes, because I asked you not to do it, and you did it.
I didn't do it. You
and I
see
sit
me.
there and watch you.
I'm packing my stuff up.
I sit there and watch you.
You watch me walk up the sidewalk.
You're back in Third City. I'm not with that subject.
There's no city ordinance that says somebody can't give me money.
And you obstructed traffic.
No, I didn't. They did. They did. They obstructed traffic and took the one in the car.
Give me your ID, sir.
I'm not giving you my ID because I didn't break the law. I'm not doing it.
No channel, but I probably need a sergeant out here. He's refusing to give me his ID. Now you see we got a sergeant and multiple units on their way out here. And I can almost guarantee you it's not going to go the way you want it to go.
I want to talk to a supervisor.
He's on his way out here. He's on his way out here.
It's heartbreaking, isn't it? These veterans risk everything, sacrificing their time, health, and even their lives to protect our freedoms. And yet this is how they're treated by the very system they served. It's a shameful reflection of how misplaced our values can sometimes be.
For violating the city ordinance.
She's trying to write me a ticket because I was walking up this, packing up. She told me to pack up.
I told you,
and somebody stopped and
I
gave
told
me money.
you not
and
to
you saw it
panhandle.
yesterday. He saw it too. People give me money without me asking. I don't have to ask.
Because you're, first of all, I mean, it can be inferred, okay? Because that's the way the law works. No, your state ID, not your VA ID.
This isn't valid. It's not valid.
I need your state ID, not your VA ID. I'm going to ask you one more time.
It's not even valid.
Give me your state ID.
Turn around. What for, dude? Are you kidding me? You don't see this? Somebody help me! Hey! What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing? Come on! Somebody help me!
Your dog off.
I don't think he's gonna bite you. I don't think he's gonna bite you.
Dude, why are y'all hurting me? Hey! Hey, do not shoot my dog!
Hey, we need you to
Hey, is he tasing the dog? What's going on there? The taser going on.
What are you doing?
relax and give me your hand.
Why are you doing this? I haven't done anything. What are y'all doing?
Stop.
What are you doing? Mama!
Hey!
What are you
Hey!
doing?
Call your dog off. 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 Sir, call your dog off. Call your dog off. He just bit me. He bit me.
What?
Call your dog off. To Charlie. Call your dog off. Call your dog off.
Oh.
Call your dog off. We need. To Charlie 10 City. We need more units. We need more units.
Stop! Why are you doing this?
This has to be one of the most disgraceful examples of police work I've ever seen. Treating a veteran like this is absolutely unacceptable. And that dog, it likely meant everything to him. Watching this unfold is beyond heartbreaking.
His dog bit him.
Somebody help me record this.
I get you, but
Please help me.
Get something from him and it won't happen. I have to do what I have to do. The dog bit me.
We're at
No, I didn't, because you shot him with a taser.
Gas him off.
Please help me. Why are y'all doing this to me?
What did they ask you for? Guys, y'all, please send this nicely because this guy has been out here for months. His dog has never attacked anybody.
we're going.
They tased my dog.
I watched them take it.
They tased it. Please record this.
All right, we got one detained. Everybody else is
Please record this. Why are y'all doing this to
We
me?
need a sergeant out here, though. Did you see the dog bite his foot?
Dude, he tased my dog. Of course. Like, seriously, why are y'all doing this to me?
Okay, but we have to do our job.
And his dog with it.
We have
Okay,
to do our
here's
job.
the thing. Y'all didn't see the whole story, so just back
Dude,
up.
you didn't either. Y'all are harassing me.
Y'all need to be nice right now. Really, be nice. This guy stands out here all the time. His dog doesn't take anybody for whatever reason.
Ma'am, back up.
We
Back
all
up.
see. We
Y'all
all
just back up, please.
Did you see the dog bite his foot?
Dude, he tased my dog. Of course. Like, seriously, why are y'all doing this to me?
Okay.
It's almost laughable how quickly their plan backfired. When even your supposed witness sides against you, it's a clear sign you're in the wrong. This level of denial is just unreal. Watching these officers try to justify their actions while the truth is right in front of them is nothing short of infuriating.
We politely asked you for your ID.
And I was giving my ID. It's on your webcam. I was literally handing him my ID and they tackled me. I've never
He
hurt
got bit on
anybody.
the foot. And he tasted it before. It's coming up behind me. He tasted it before.
They tased my dog. Where's my dog?
No. Yeah.
Dude, I need your help.
Yeah. He did.
He's been out here all day with that dog. Damn, what's your
Yeah, well, I
phone number?
politely asked him to stop panhandling, so I drove off to speak with the witness down there.
Are you good? I'll tell you it's good.
You know what I'm doing?
It didn't break it, but
Here-
everybody's on.
So here's what happened.
His dog initially bit me.
No, you tased my dog. My dog was running away and he shot her while she was running away.
I didn't shoot her. I tased her.
Yes, he did. He tased her for no reason. My dog's never hurt anybody and neither have I.
How could anyone watch this and not be completely disgusted? A veteran with PTSD, feeling helpless and broken, desperately crying out for his service dog while the cops stand there laughing. This is beyond disgusting. It's inhumane. The very people who should be protecting him are mocking his pain, and what they do next is even more vile.
Oh no, they won't tell me where Sunshine is. Where is Sunshine? Where's my dog, man?
I don't know, his dog didn't
Where's
remember.
my dog? Dude, where? You see how they're shoving me around?
What'd she say?
Oh.
She's advocating for him.
No, don't cut my backpack, man. This is mine.
Check him off. So listen, I can't put you in the back of my car's backpack. Okay, we don't know who that is. All right? Okay. Calm down.
I'll go look. I'll go look for him.
The whole department shows up over a homeless man and his dog? Pathetic. It's unbelievable that this is what they choose to focus on while real issues are being ignored. The resources, the manpower, all for something that could have been handled with basic humanity and understanding.
You're doing my dog.
Don't.
Why are you treating me like that?
putting him in the
Y'all
car.
see this?
I'm saying that. We're going to try to.
Y'all see how they're shoving me around? No.
Get this thing out. It's not going to let me out.
No, don't cut my backpack, man. This is mine.
Check him off. I can't put you in the back of my car's backpack. Okay, we don't know who that is. All right? Calm down.
I'm calm. No, I'm not calm. It's down.
Just go here. Medlin. They're good.
Everybody move.
I'm under arrest for I committed no crime. Where's my dog, man? Where's my dog?
So you can put all this stuff in here. What's it? Just put it in there. Yeah.
All right. Can you fix my man, please? It hurts really bad.
Well, we're about to take him off here in a second. Okay.
Thank you.
Calm down.
Hey, stop. Don't move.
Do you have identification by chance?
Stop.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm not trying to do this.
Hey. Is there arrest?
Finally, this next corrupt officer stood before a no-nonsense judge who left no room for excuses or leniency.
What's going on? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
So, what's your business here today?
Oh, I'm going to look at court.
Just look at court?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, sitting in there.
Okay, well.
What are you sitting in there? I'm sitting in there for.
That's why I'm asking.
You told me there was no court today.
This is a court that's got nothing to do with you. This is a civil trial.
It doesn't matter.
So why are you doing that?
You can be in there.
How come you were walking around the building and
because I've
going
never
in
seen this
everywhere?
court. I'm from Minot. Like I was telling the lady downstairs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Seems to me like the deputy has just chosen Derek as his fodder for today. And it doesn't matter what laws he needs to break to get his way.
So you're just wandering around sitting in a courtroom where you don't know anything that's going on?
Yeah, why can't you?
Huh?
What amendment is that? The 4th Amendment?
I don't know. I'm not going to quote amendments.
So I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to sit and watch.
And you're going to be civil. Because if you're not,
was I in there? Was I in there not being civil?
I'm just telling you what's
I'm
going to happen.
telling you.
No, I'm telling you what's going to happen.
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
No,
I'm in there.
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
Hey,
You're going to go in there. If you're going to go in there, you're going to be quiet. Go down here. Go down here.
Let's walk around this corner. Around the corner.
I had no problem with you being in there, but if you start any shit in there, we're going to be back and you're going to be going to jail.
Didn't I
Do you
just-
understand?
didn't I ask
No,
you
do you understand what I said? Do you understand what I said?
I asked
Do you understand what I said?
I asked you if there was court today and you told me no.
Either this deputy isn't educated in the Constitution or he willingly ignores it. Either way, I'm baffled by how such a person is allowed to attain such a position of authority.
This is a civil trial.
It doesn't matter what it is. I can go in there. That's why there's benches. You can go see it.
It's none of your business.
It's public,
It's
so
none
it
of
is
your
my
business.
business.
So why did you go to every office?
Why can't I?
Huh?
What's the big deal?
Why is your
Why
problem?
can't I?
Why you
Because people don't normally do that. They don't come in here and go to everybody's places.
walk all over the place for no reason at all?
I'm not most people. I'm going in
I'm
there,
finding that out.
and I asked you if there was court today, and you told me no.
Right, there is
Because
no
I like
court.
to go in Minot a lot and go watch court.
Yes,
So
I
in this
know.
court session, for what?
I want to see your identification.
For what law?
I want to see your identification.
What?
I'm
For
asking
what?
you as a peace officer for some ID, so I know what I'm
For
talking.
coming and seeing?
No, because
My-
you're in my
look,
building.
My name's Derek, and this is our building.
Why would this deputy lie to him about there being no court? Seems awfully suspicious to me.
We got security here, right? We've had security concerns in the past, okay? That's what we have. You're right, that is public, okay? But when you're going from room to room, that's unusual, okay? Which is why he's checking on you.
And that's
now,
okay.
Now listen, because that's suspicious activity, we're investigating. That's what we're
Mm-hmm.
doing, okay? Now, because that, you do have to identify yourself, because we're investigating a suspicious act in a government building, okay? So if you ask for identification, you do have to provide it, okay?
Okay, and why? I don't understand. Like, I go in there and you pull me out when I'm legally okay to go in
We're
there.
checking to see what's going on. We're investigating.
I'm legally fine to go in there
Yeah,
and
but
watch
we want
court.
to make sure
You
that
pull me out?
we're
Really?
just seeing what your intentions are and what's going on.
This is just a typical case of cop doesn't want his illegal operations to be checked on. All these corrupt cops antagonize you as soon as you start properly exercising your rights.
For legally
nice.
okay act. I don't. They're not. No, it's not suspicious.
It is to me.
They pulled him out.
Me and you don't have the same options of what's suspicious. What's suspicious to me is you pull me out of court when I'm in there
What's
watching,
suspicious to me?
not being loud. Sir, I let you talk.
Chill.
No, you're not going
I
to
am.
shush me. I
Chill.
let you talk. I'm in there watching court and you have me come out here
pulled
so
him
that
out.
you run my
Come in.
ID. I'm in court and I'm sitting and being civil,
disturbed
not
my
making
court.
any noise. And I asked you downstairs, was there court today? You told me no. And then you're like, well, it's none of your business. It's public. So it is my business. I can go in there and I can watch.
Okay.
Just fine.
Now it's my turn. For no reason at all. All right, we have security concerns in here. People just don't walk around.
I'm not most people.
I'm talking now. Remember, it's my turn. Most people don't talk, don't walk around and go to every office and checking out everything. That is not a normal thing to be done.
It doesn't matter if it's normal, it's allowed by law. But clearly these officers can't understand that.
That is suspicious to me. That's why these gentlemen are here. All right? This is a civil trial. You have no reason really to be in there. There's no reason to be in there.
be in any courtroom
Okay?
watching
You're
what's going
giving
on.
me an attitude whenever I ask you something, then you're going in there. My security concern is that you might start something in there. I've got a full place full of
I'm
people.
sitting there being civil and quiet, so that your security concerns goes right out the window.
That's very mature.
Yeah.
But that's how we're checking on you, okay?
You're in my building.
This
For
is
no
our
reason.
building. This is a public building,
My
not
building.
your building.
It's my building.
Public, it's
For
not your
security.
building.
It is not your building. So quit saying it's my building.
You're in my building.
It's not your building.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I am security here. It's my building.
It's not your building.
I'm responsible for this building.
Okay, and
So
when I
I'm
came
checking
in,
on anybody that's suspicious.
Boy,
and
you
I'm
know
not
this is
suspicious.
not
You're
your building.
suspicious. Treat me like a criminal
You
when
did
I'm
not
not.
pay for this
The
building.
entitlement of this deputy is disgusting to watch. He thinks he has unquestionable authority, but he's horribly mistaken.
Let's go public right now. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go. Come on, downstairs.
For what?
Huh? Sworn in constructing this court.
I'm done disrupting. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna go in there.
We can talk.
I'm done talking. Officers, I'm done. I just want to go in there. I want to sit.
Well,
This is a county building.
Okay, and it's public. We know
If you're
that.
not here for court and they don't want you here, they can do that.
If you're trespassing, they can do that. I'm not. Or I'm committing a crime. I'm not committing a crime. I'd like to go to court and
It's
watch.
but our building, their building, whatever. If they don't want you here, they can be like, time to go.
For if you commit, it's like trespassing. If I commit
You don't have to commit a crime. You don't have to.
So these cops are just going to lie to this man's face and expect him to fall for it? Each day, law enforcement reaches new lows.
So if they want you gone, then you have to leave.
The problem is I didn't do anything.
Right.
I gave you my ID and I was nice. He's more than rude, and you guys are very nice. And I just want to go in there. I want to sit and not like I was. Was I doing anything wrong? I was just sitting in there
Right.
watching. That I'm okay to do.
Right. But you're at the point where, like I said, he's the head of this building. So what he says, you kind of got to do it. Okay.
So let's get your boss then. Let's get your boss then.
Let's go downstairs.
Is your boss? We're gonna go talk to your
Let's
boss.
go downstairs.
We'll go downstairs if you're
Yep.
out there, okay?
Take the stairs for us.
Now they're not even going to let him use the elevator? I haven't seen cops treat criminals with such animosity, but this innocent man is sure getting the short end of the stick.
My boss, my sergeant, is not here today. That's their fault. I am in charge right now.
All right.
Okay?
So I was up there not doing anything wrong. As you know, I don't have that. If you're like, hey, you need I don't need help. They ran my stuff, nothing came back. It tells you that I'm not a criminal. I've never been to court for stuff other than watching stuff in Minot. That's why when I ask, hey, is there any court going on? You're like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, let me see the building.
This deputy is grasping at straws here. Anything that could get him to kick Derek out for no reason.
So if I got loud, I apologize. But we know that I can go in that courtroom, I can sit there and watch what's going on. It's public record. It's not
My concern
secretive.
is that you go into every
That's fine, because I'm asking
every
questions.
hallway, every office, places where I couldn't see you, and you were there
Yeah,
for a while.
and I'm
I
asking
don't know
questions.
what's going on.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right?
You're absolutely
I'm not
okay.
asking questions. You're saying that you have no business here. You just want to sit.
Why can't I sit in the court? I'm just watching. That's all I'm doing.
When I first approached you and asked you about this, you copped an attitude with me.
No, I
guess
just,
you
I
did.
kind of looked at you and didn't cop
No,
it.
you
And
copped
I
an attitude.
apologize.
All right?
And I went up there and I was sitting and I was like, okay, well,
I'm going to
it's
give you an
done.
option, all right? You go up there, you can sit. I'm going to be up, it's going to be on camera, all right? I'll be watching. If now you get any hint, any slight hint that there's going to be a problem, you will be out of here.
At least the deputy's calming down now. Maybe he's finally realized the actual extent of his authority isn't that broad.
Are you not used to talking to people?
Oh, I'm used to talking to people.
I'm not.
I've been here for over 25
Yeah.
years, man. I know about talking to
Did I
people.
cuss at you?
Huh?
Did I cuss
Did
at
I
you?
cuss at you?
You just said the F word.
Or you want to start, the way I talk, then you can just leave. If you're going to have a problem with the way I talk, then you can just leave.
Am I being unreasonable here?
Gentlemen, I'm out of here.
Am I being unreasonable? Come on.
Yeah, like we said, you got your ID? Brett, you got his ID?
I get it back from.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to have to escort you out, but you got to go, man. Okay?
Get your lieutenant, or where can I go?
My lieutenant?
Chief, whoever it is. I did nothing wrong.
Okay.
I was in here just looking around, which is public
like-
property. I can do.
Well, this is my sergeant. You want to talk to him? You can talk to him.
I'm the supervisor on the
Okay, and I never got an attitude with him. You've seen the way he's acting with me. I was not rude.
I understand.
These officers are only accommodating the deputy's horrible actions. They're part of the same system and part of the reason such people go unscathed after committing crimes.
I can go up there and watch court, and I can sit there and be quiet, and that's what I was doing.
As head of security, for the building here, if he thinks the actions are suspicious, he wants to leave. Listen to me.
Go ahead.
If he thinks the actions are suspicious, he wants to leave, and you don't have a legitimate purpose other than to watch, I'm going to ask you to leave. That being said, if you do wish to file a complaint, there are options for that. It would be
So where's the suspicion? Can you show me what is suspicious on a piece of paper?
I've already explained to you why it's suspicious. Okay. You come into a government building and you walk through.
Public
It's still a government building.
But it's still public property.
It's still government building. Okay. You go through security checkpoint, get in everything. Okay. And you start going through offices where we have attorneys, important paperwork, lawyers, everything like that here in this building. And you start going through it.
This man is ranting, as is his right, and he's going to give these officers an earful.
We're going to check on it. It's a little unusual. Usually you go to, well, I have court here, I'm going to go to court here, and I'm going to leave, right? I got city court here, I'm going to city court, and I'm going to leave. This isn't, it breaks the normal, okay? Regardless if there's a law, it's suspicious activity. We're following up on that. Now, because, like I said, you don't have a legitimate purpose here, and because the security wants you gone, and because even though it's a public building, it is still private, like, treated as private property, okay? Once you gone, I'm going to ask you to leave, okay? Now, if you want to file a complaint with how, the sheriff's office or the county handles things, because we're city, here's the city, okay? That would be through the Williams County Sheriff's Office, okay? They're on the 3rd floor over there. Does that make sense? I'll explain that to you.
It really is heartbreaking seeing how such institutions take advantage of the public, and Derek is just another victim.
What is, we can go, let's go to public property, right on the sidewalk, because I don't want to talk to you guys more.
Okay.
What is his fucking problem? And now I'm going to use my freedom of speech here because come on, guys. Okay. We know that it's, I can go in there and look. I'm from Minot. I'm not from Williston, so there's nothing, what's the word, suspicious about me walking through. I even asked the lady, what's the difference between municipal and district? And I asked him, hey, is there any court today? In her office, and he told me no.
Yeah.
If he said, yeah, there's court on the 3rd floor, okay, then I'm going to go to court on the 3rd floor and sit there and watch like I was doing.
I mean, there's no city court today, maybe that's kind of the side of that. But either way, I understand. Yes, you can view court. But, and I just want you to see my point when I say this is suspicious activity, okay? It's unusual. We don't have that usually.
Of course you don't.
Yep, so that's why we're checking on you.
Yes, of course.
Now he checks on you. Now,
The man was so frustrated, even he resorted to cussing. And why shouldn't he after the disrespectful manner in which he was treated?
When it comes to his conduct...
You see, he just said, fucking, come on, guys, I'm not doing anything wrong.
Right.
So now I'm going to go get my camera and I'm going to sit here on public property, which we know I can do, and record in there. Because this is public property. So if he gets an attitude with it, let's be real here. It is public property. This is public. This is public property. I was doing nothing, like, this is my problem, right, guys? You ran my ID. I've never done anything wrong. I've never stolen, never done nothing. And when he treats me like I don't want to use the cuss words. Excuse me, a criminal. Come on, what is that? And I understand. Hey, I understand. It might be what is what do we say? It's suspicious activity. Okay. It's also suspicious for somebody to walk around on a public street and record your house.
These cops keep on trying to insert their lies into the conversation. They think they can get away with this, but karma comes for everyone.
And when you come and they're like, well, there's nothing suspicious, you're going to go, oh, well, you know, the person doesn't like it. Obviously, if you're not I can't go into your yard and record into your window when you're naked. We know the law, the camera law. But
now that being said, if your actions do arrest or annoy, that can be disorderly conduct. There are.
But it's all disorderly. Yeah, and if you're just sitting there.
I'm gonna move to this point for you, okay, my man? Because like I understand where you're coming from. I really do. Okay. Now, like I said, this isn't our agency. Okay. So I can't handle complaints from. But if you're unhappy how he was handling that, and I understand that you.
The answer 10 to
be the 3rd floor, Williams County Sheriff's Office. They're the ones to talk.
This man's frustrations only grow from here.
Dude, the cop comes until he treats me like a fucking asshole. Like, oh, they know you stole, and for me, it's like, oh, shit, you know? And I know you guys are just doing your job, but it didn't help. And I'm a dude that's never broke a law.
I can't speak for my PD, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, once again, it's Walmart's private property.
Yeah.
You know,
but I mean, where's the line? Walmart can kick you out for whatever they want. They can even say you stole as long as they're not trespassing you for stealing. Which that's false. You can't say to a cop, oh, he stole. And the cop goes, oh, you stole.
And these are the double standards of law enforcement. The way this man has been vilified several times with no remorse is horrifying to think about.
He wants me out of there. I didn't do any crimes. I went in her office and asked if there was court today. Both of them told me no. If they were like, yes, it's on the 3rd floor, I would have went right up to the 3rd floor in that courtroom and just sat there. And that's what I did as soon as I seen it was in session. Yeah. And it doesn't matter if it's not my business or not. We know that it's public property. You can go in any court. It's an amendment. I got to remember what amendment it is. It doesn't matter if it's district, civil, if it's O.J. Simpson being tried for murder. You can go in the court and you can watch.
Right.
You can't record.
Some things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, some things might be different from others. Yeah. But if they had that door closed and it said like only lawyers and this, I'd have been like, okay, well, I'm not going to go in there. But it was wide open, and I'm not sure who else is in there just sitting and watching. But do any of those people have the right to be in there? I'm not asking you the question. I'm just saying.
I still don't know why these cops took the side of the deputy when they knew he was wrong. But that's just the way most cops are. Sweet on the surface, but just as cruel and corrupt as every single other law enforcement officer.
At the end of the day, though, whatever. That's my view on it now. Yeah. And when you say, and I hate when people go, oh, I know how you feel. You do not know how I feel. You do not know how I feel. I don't know how you feel. I don't know how you feel. You deal with criminals all day. You deal with some innocent people. So it's like you get, I kind of, and I don't want to go off on tangents, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Like I wasn't like, well, fuck you, I'm not giving you. I wasn't like that. If I was like that, I could have been like, I couldn't see you guys going, okay, well, we're gonna do this. I mean, you know, I don't know if should I go talk to a lawyer right now and be like, hey, I was in the court down there. They told me there's no court, and then they had me escorted out for no reason. You know, I'll sue him. I don't care.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can. It's.
You want to quick.
Now the deputy will see the meaning of justice and end up in the very same courtroom he kicked Derek out of.
The protect and serve thing goes right out the window. You're not supposed to protect and serve one person. I thought you're supposed to protect and serve two. So we're supposed to hear a full story. And I know you're not the guy at the building, but you can be like, hey, dude, he didn't do anything. You can't use suspicion to a First Amendment. You know what I mean? Suspicion doesn't trump an amendment right. I'm fine to come in here and look all I want. There's nothing. There's no law against that. Now, if he was like, well, what do you hear? Shut up, dude. Walking around, going in. Oh, well, what are you here for? I'm fine. Suspicious, yeah.
I get that. You don't want to get that trouble. But the same way you have rights to do that, as a person who has rights to have you. I mean, I can't. When it comes to that, that's not unlawful.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to his conduct, kind of thing, that kind of stuff, that.
These cops once again shamelessly insert their lies. Luckily, the body camera footage is there for all to see.
All right, like I said, I'm just gonna get my camera and set it up here and try to get a camera of him. And
just don't want one thing.
No, and I didn't talk to him.
No, and listen to me. If confrontation happens, just call the police department.
Yeah.
Don't get confrontational.
No, I didn't, and that's why I walked. I walked away.
And I know you didn't. I'm just telling. I just don't want you to.
You say, oh well, it's suspicious to this. Okay, it might be suspicious for people to talk to themselves. People that talk to themselves think it's just fine. Yep. So we're not all the same people. We can't say something suspicious when, show me on the law what suspicious is, and I understand you're just doing your job.
Yep. Like I said, we don't know what you were doing.
Checking on you.
Yeah.
And now we know.
Yep. And hey, for him to go, oh well, we want you, dude. He's not gonna sit and treat me like I don't want to cuss, but I know it's my right to do so. Yep. He's not gonna treat me like a fucking asshole and expect me just to sit there and take it from him. I'm an adult.
Derek is finally taking a stand for himself, and hopefully Royce Crone pays the price for his actions as a result.
I have a hard time with, like, if somebody's yelling at me with being quiet, and that's why I couldn't.
Like we can tell you're frustrated right now. We totally
understand. I didn't do anything. I just went in there to watch a court, which I can do by law.
Right.
There's no such thing as suspicion when I'm walking and checking what our tax dollars pay for.
Right.
Here's the thing, man. Things like what happened. We're gonna have to be past that. Okay. Cool down, take a walk, okay? Do whatever you want after that. Just, right now they want you out of there, okay? Like I said, you want to file a complaint against him kind of thing, you can do that.
But otherwise, what happened today is going to be notated in our log. Okay?
Thank you, guys. You have a good day, man.
You too.
This corrupt deputy may have gotten his way by using brute force and the most horrible tactics, but this cop didn't seem to have the same luck after he committed his crime.
Do hereby find the defendant Michael Amiot guilty.
During August of 2017, a traffic stop in Euclid, Ohio turned violent, and the officer at fault, Michael Amiot, was face to face with the full force of the law.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've advised the bailiff that you've arrived at a verdict. Have you arrived at a verdict?
Yes, sir.
If you would, please pass it to the bailiff.
This petulant cop had ground and pounded an innocent man, Hubbard, at the traffic stop, but now he would be getting beaten up by the jury's decision.
Case number 19CRB00890, verdict. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, do hereby find the defendant Michael Amiot not guilty of assault, a misdemeanor of the first degree in violation of Section 2903.13a of the Ohio Revised Code as charged in Count 1. We do so render our verdict this 29th day of July, signed by all 8 jurors.
It might seem he got away with it, but there was another charge just waiting to be announced.
Verdict. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, do hereby find the defendant Michael Amiot guilty of assault, a misdemeanor of the first degree, in violation of Section 2903.13a of the Ohio Revised Code as charged in Count 2. We do so render our verdict this 29th day of July, 2022.
It seems it couldn't get worse for Amiot, but this dirty cop had more crimes to cross off his list.
Verdict. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, do hereby find the defendant Michael Amiot guilty of interfering with civil rights, a misdemeanor of the first degree, in violation of Section 2921.45a of the Ohio Revised Code, as charged in Count 3. We do so render our verdict this 29th day of July, 2022. Signed by all 8 jurors.
We look at a lot of cases on this channel, but ones like this where corrupt cops realize their actions have consequences are always the most satisfying.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, are these your verdicts?
Yes, sir.
On behalf of the state, do you wish the jury polled?
No, Your Honor.
On behalf of the defendant, do you wish the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 1, is this your verdict?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Are these your verdicts, I should say?
Yes.
Juror number 2, are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 3, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 4, are these your verdicts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 5, are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 6, are these your verdicts? Juror number 7, are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 8, are these your verdicts?
Yes.
Anything further of the jury?
Amiot must be even more embarrassed now because the whole jury unanimously found him guilty on 2 of his 3 accounts.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want to thank you all for performing your civic duty. One of the things that I will say is that you've done your job. You came, you heard the evidence, you applied the law, you made a decision. The prosecutor had a job, the defense attorney had a job. Your job was not to prove anything or disprove anything. Your job was to determine what was presented to you, determine the facts, apply the law, render a verdict. You did that. You should leave feeling that you've done your job.
The judge leaves some wise words for the jurors in his usual professional tone, but underneath you can tell he is glad they gave this evil cop the convictions he deserves on his record.
1, a finding of not guilty. Count 2 and count 3, the court will enter a finding of guilty. The court will set this matter out for sentencing, given the fact that under Ohio law, The victim has the right to make a statement or present anything he may wish to present to the court. Consult with the attorneys and the court administrator and set this matter over for sentencing at a date that's agreeable for everyone.
His sentence was left for another day, but you can bet he got what he deserved. Meanwhile, the judge had some conciliatory last words to end this hectic case.
I want to thank everybody for their conduct. I know it got a little contentious at time, but that's to be expected sometimes. With that, we adjourn.
Shockingly, this case had a shocking update 7 years after the traffic stop took place. Despite noting excessive force was used during the arrest, an appeals court overturned the conviction of a Euclid police officer who was caught on camera beating a black driver during a 2017 traffic stop. In 2021, Hubbard received a $450,000 legal settlement from the city of Euclid in connection to the incident. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment below your thoughts.
Oh my gosh, bro, I've been talking this whole time. Dang. Wow. That's wild. All right, y'all, we out. Wow.